Well, hi, hello there, and welcome back once again to another episode of Golden Opportunities. We like to call them hot jobs. I got Mike here, I got Trevor there. What's going on, man? How are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
Good.
How
Good.
about that football game? That wasn't very good.
I was gonna say I didn't know if I wanted to lead with it, but being a Bengals fan is tough today. So we'll see what happens with Joe.
Yeah, we're here in Cincinnati, y'all, and we are Bengals fans. And yes, it's a hard thing to be a Bengals fan in general. A lot of times,
Yeah.
historically, and nights like last night, yeah, they're tough. But yeah,
Last place
hopefully
in the
he's
AFC
okay. And
North, but yeah.
it's tough. It's tough out there.
Yes.
Uh, Anywho, it's a rainy Friday, so let's cheer everybody up with some humor,
Oh
some
yeah.
dad jokes. What do you got
I
this week?
got you. I got you this week. I like this one. So Thanksgiving's next week, right? Where
Yes.
did the Pilgrims stand after landing on Plymouth Rock?
Where did the Pilgrims stand? Don't know. Give it to me.
On their feet.
On. Say it again.
On their feet. It's I think it's pretty
On
just
their
straightforward. It's like one of those
feet.
very dry like dad jokes.
Yes. Thanks for the explanation. Little
You're
slow
welcome.
today. All right. Well, seeing as it's Thanksgiving's coming up next week, I have a completely unrelated, non-themed joke.
That's all
We'll
right.
call it a dirty dad joke. So, what do you call a dog that lives in a toilet?
Like a rug rat.
A poodle.
Oh, that's gross. Oh,
It's bad. It's bad.
that's a
It's a
good
dad
one.
joke.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Anywho, let's get right on with it. The golden opportunities. That's why we're here. We like to count down from 5 to number 1. So we'll start with job number 5 this week, which is a lead field support technician role with a client in the Boston area.
Boston.
Boston on
Yes.
the board.
Yes. So what we're looking for here is it's going to be primarily like a lead service desk position. So looking about 5 to 8 years, kind of working with like enterprise end users, mostly Microsoft environments. Coming from that, working with operating systems, Windows 10, and then Mac iOS. Um, A plus certification would be preferred, but it's not required, and that would be a contract to hire position. We have a pretty flexible rate as far as what we can offer.
Okay, sounds good. Boston. Job number 4 is an IDAM services engineer level 3 position, and it is a remote opportunity.
Yes. Sometimes I put the abbreviations in just to hear how you're going to pronounce them. So I just
You
wanted you to
never
know
know.
that. So
You
never know.
never know.
Identity and access management services engineer is what we're looking for. So looking for somebody who's worked with and designed, implemented identity and access management solutions. So Okta, Ping, Azure AD, Authenticator, primarily kind of skill sets that we're looking for. But again, I know there's a lot of tools out there, and we would definitely consider anybody within that domain. Looking for somebody who has some IAM related projects, initiation to completion, so full life cycle, and then having implemented like Azure AD and Active Directory as sort of like services. And that is a full time position. It is completely remote, so we can pretty much consider anybody. And again, we have a flexible salary on that one too.
Okay, cool. Job number 3 is an operations analyst 2 position, and it is also remote.
Yes. So a little bit more functional on this position. What we're looking for is somebody who has some experience kind of revolving around like operations management. Being part of like scheduling and processing for different logistics and just in general. Looking for somebody who has some experience with OS jobs and then specifically BMC control software. So that is primarily what we're looking for there, and that is a contract to hire role.
All right, perfect. Job number 2 this week is a WordPress web developer role, and this one's also remote.
Yes. What we're looking for is somebody who's pretty heavy in HTML and CSS coding, JavaScript as well. Having experience with like designing and implementing WordPress websites, um, accessibility and ADA markup and best practices are definitely preferred. And then that is pretty much primarily what we're looking for there. So that's a contract to hire position. It is completely remote.
All right. And we are down to job number one. It's an Oracle data engineer role, and this one's also remote.
Sorry.
Bless you. It's that time of year, man. It's going around.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting on that one for like a minute there. Anyways, so yeah, what we're looking for here is about 3+ years of experience with Oracle and Informatica. Again, we're pretty flexible on that because we have a little bit of a flexible rate too. Looking for somebody who has some designing and development of functions, indexes, and then having some experience with like creating Unix shell scripts. Primarily is what we're looking for there. That is a contract to hire position as well.
Okay. Excellent. There you have it, folks. That is the golden opportunities for this week. Question for you, Trevor. If anybody out there watching this week is interested in learning more about one of these positions or potentially applying and being considered for the role, what should they do?
Absolutely. Two best ways to get a hold of us, and I know you're going to pull this up on the screen too. So it would be to go to our website. So it's goldenitinc.com, and that'll take you straight to our homepage. So if you go to for job seekers and get hired, that's the easiest way to get there. But that will take you to pretty much our entire job board. So that live updates based around what we have available internally. So all of what you're seeing is the same thing that we're seeing from our side of things. So that has, again, everything that we have available right now. So you'll see some of the roles that we have on the show. We'll see some roles that we haven't exactly had on there, or maybe we're on previous episodes. So if you go into that, you can fill out the template and then you can attach your resume right there. And then that will allow us to get in touch with you very easily. It goes straight to the recruiter as well. So usually we can get back to everybody within like a timely manner as well, but we do ask for a little bit of patience on that too, as we've got different things that we're working on and all that type of stuff. But that's the easiest way for you to get your resume in the right hands and be a little bit more efficient with it. Also, there's the if you don't see anything that you find interesting, or maybe we don't have anything that perfectly matches up with your skill set, there's just an attachment for a resume, and so it's the same form, but it's not associated with the job. So essentially, what that does is it just puts it into our database, and then we can reach out to you whenever we get a requirement open that matches up well. So that's also another way that you could do it. Would encourage you to do that as well. So a couple ways that you can get in touch with us, and then obviously we'd love to interact with you on LinkedIn or however you see that appropriate comment section. But love the audience interaction as well.
Absolutely. Let us know you're out there. Put us some comments down here below. As Trevor mentioned, we will get to those a lot of times live during the show, sometimes shortly thereafter. We love hearing that you're out there. Tell us what you're interested in and where you're watching from, and anything else random. We love hearing from you. So, yeah. I'm going to put that website address up there one more time for you. It's goldenitinc.com/job-listings. As you saw, there's 63 jobs up there at the moment. Usually we have anywhere from 60 to 80. So definitely check that. Check it frequently and share it with your friends that are also world-class technologists. And what else, Trevor? Got anything else before we let the folks go today?
No, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yes. This has been Golden Opportunities, and we are getting out of here. We'll see you next time.